beautiful and handsome faces. You're welcome back to Health Conference YouTube channel. I'm Mary Etim, your all-time face, and I'm glad to be back on your screen today. What's today? 12th of May. Oh my god, it's World Nurses Day. Happy Nurses Day to all amazing souls out there called nurses. God bless the works of your hands. God bless all you do. God bless you. I hope you had a fruitful Nurses Week because you do the most. So if you ask me, she deserves the best. Yes, nurses deserve the best. So may God bless us for all we do. Okay, if you subscribe to this channel, thank you for staying with us. And if you're new, please do not leave without liking, without commenting, without subscribing, without sharing our videos to friends or loved ones because I believe they will learn a thing or two from them. So I'm glad to be handling today's session and we're going to be talking about a healthy economy. What's that? We'll get to know. Let's delve into the video now. So, what exactly is a healthy economy? I'm sure we've all heard the word, heard or even used the word economy before. Economic, economic situation. You hear me talking about it. Economic recession and the rest, but no, we're not looking at the negative part now. So, economy simply has to do with production to consumption, meeting the needs of the people. It could be considered at an individual level, at a family level, or as a country, at the societal level. So when is an economy healthy? Like when can we what can do we call a healthy economy? Such an economy that impacts the health of the citizens positively. Yeah, it has a positive impact on the health of the people. It provides an enabling condition for people to thrive. Now, what's the picture? A healthy economy is an economy where there is low unemployment rate. There's growth, there's steady growth. There's a positive demand and supply relationship. There's provision to accommodate sufficient provision to accommodate the population of that country. You know, and most importantly, there's an increasing GDP. Now, why is it necessary to have a healthy economy? For survival. Without a healthy economy, the people and even the country itself fail to thrive. So, a healthy economy is necessary for the people for continuity, for longevity, for the people to thrive and survive. Where there is adequate employment, there's steady growth, the people's needs are being met, people are eating well, they're living in good houses, you know, they are able to access healthcare, they're able to access education, the people's basic needs will be met, and because their basic needs are met, they will be happy, and this has a positive impact on the health of the people. So, and talking about the country needs to survive too. But in the presence of an unhealthy economy, the country can't grow. The country continues in depression, in recession. There's inflation, there's scarcity, there's price fluctuation, there's stagnation, no growth. Eventually, such a country might get folded up. Just sold out. There are actually certain factors that could impede the achievement of a healthy economy. Number one is human capital inadequacy, lack of knowledge. Can we call it ignorance? No, we shouldn't call it ignorance. When you don't have the people to exhibit the wisdom that is needed to build and sustain a beautiful economy, then you certainly won't have a good economy. When you have the wrong people handling the affairs of the country or the family or even the individual itself. Remember, I said we're going to consider this at an individual level also. So, when you don't have the ideas you need to build and sustain a healthy economy, also negative laws and policies. When you don't have good laws in place to build to help achieve a good economy. Also, governmental practices, corruption. There's certain governmental activities that could only be for the bad of the economy, like excessive debts, external debts. All of these do not promote the economy; they rather depress it. Also, inflation, lack of control over prices. over the prices of things. You know, the prices fluctuate from left to right all the time. Prices get inflated, and consumers lose their purchasing power, and eventually demand decreases. That as well can lead to wastage of these products, especially if they're not so durable. Another thing is foreign currency gap, when there's devaluation of a country's currency. Also, poor infrastructure, bad roads, and so people can run their businesses smoothly. What should have taken 30 minutes takes over 2 hours. Also, you can think of poor healthcare system. One can run into a hospital and get urgent medical attention, either because there are no appropriate equipment, or because the person has to join a very long queue, as the hospitals are few. I know the person could just need intervention within the first 10 minutes to be saved, and this leads to continuous loss of lives. Poor educational system. You don't have the adequate, the proper facilities for people to be taught what they need to know. And of course, we talked about knowledge. So when people don't get the knowledge they need, how will they contribute to the growth of the economy? And then we talk of population issues. Now at this point, if you haven't watched the video on birth control, you should, because where you have or where a country is overcrowded, there's increase in crime rates, and of course the resources are not might not be enough to take care of everyone. So that becomes a case of quantity over quality, and you throw the people into a situation of survival of the fittest, competition. Also, we should talk about war and its aftermath. Like, after building up to level 7, war comes and takes you back to the beginning. And then absence of technology. You know, innovations happen daily. Innovations happen from time to time. So when a country is lagging behind, when a country is not moving with the trend, is not moving with new innovations, then you just subject your economy to the old ways. Technology makes things faster, easier, saves time and energy, and that brings about productivity. Also, we talk about primary product dependency, when you have to import almost everything you need for survival. So it is important for uh, countries to start producing most of the things you've been importing. Start producing them, have them even in sufficient quantity to export. But of course, for a start, just have what you can use for the seasons, that so you'll be able to cut down on the amount of that thing, of that product you have to import. That way, you save money, use it to build the economy, use it to build the country, the home, use it to build other important things rather than buy this product. Because, of course, it will be more beneficial to produce these things than buy them from outside. And what are the benefits of a healthy economy? Benefits, plenty. Number one, declining poverty. With a healthy economy, with a booming economy, there will be decline in poverty. I mean, people will be able to survive. People will be able to, there'll be improved public services. There'll be improved business activities. Businessmen and women will be able to invest more. There'll be decreased risk level. Where the infrastructures are functioning, there are good roads. I mean, the risk level for businesses will decrease, and people will save more. There'll be low wastage. Talking about the health benefits, studies have shown that as the economy of a country improves, so the health of the citizens improve. Of course, where everything is happening, things are fine, the needs of the people are being met. You want this, you can access it. You have access to good water, to good food. I mean, you can easily access healthcare. Then the people will thrive. Also, employment. Now, talking about employment, where the economy is doing well, there'll be high employment rates. I mean, there'll be low unemployment rate. People will get more jobs. And then a good economy will pay workers well for their work, will pay workers well for what they do. And whereby there's job satisfaction, which is also achieved because of how much the person is being paid, people will be able to invest more in education. And getting more education means getting more knowledge, which will improve the economy of the country because knowledge is everything. Knowledge, they say, is power. So with the right knowledge, then people will be able to contribute better to the economy. Now, what can we do as individuals, as families, as the government to build and uphold a healthy economy? Yes, of course, individuals have got a role to play. Every one person, everybody has a role to play in, achieving a healthy economy. Generally, individuals are the consumers. Yeah, it's our needs that are being met. But we can actually contribute to having a fruitful economy. Now, number one is by becoming an entrepreneur. Yeah, become a business owner. Yes, of course. Financial advisor Jill Van Nostra says starting a business is a fast way to contribute to local economies, to boost local economies. Because if you start a business, you're going to be contributing to the money generated in the country. You're going to be increasing employment rates. You create room for employment. You're going to be employing people, so that reduces the level of unemployment in the country. Another thing is avoid wastage. Wastage of goods, wastage of services. Avoid wastage. Take just what's enough for you. Do not keep for later and end up trashing it. Avoid wastage. Also, be content. Yes. Avoid trying to get more than you can afford. this only puts you this only gets you owing a lot of debt and then puts you under pressure, gets you working more than you should. I mean, more than you're capable of, just because you need to pay back some debts or so. First of all, you should be able to meet your needs. I mean, those basic needs you need for survival before you think of luxury. Another thing is take only calculated risks. As businessmen, as businesswomen, do not just jump into risk taking. Of course, you know how to analyze the gains and the possible pains associated with a particular adventure before getting into it. So take only calculated risk, because if you take risk without sitting back to analyze it, you may end up losing all you've gathered over the years. Do not neglect yourself. Take care of your health, because you need to stay sane, you need to stay healthy to be able to do what you have to do. Also, you should update your home. Yeah, you should update your home. What I mean by that is you should pay attention to your home, pay attention to the things you need to fix, because if a paper is torn and then you want to keep managing it, trust me, you'll never get it back. But if you save it at the point, mean a stitch in time saves nine. You get what I mean? So fix what you need to fix. Your roof is bad, get it fixed before you end up having to take everything off and replacing it, or even having to reconstruct your home. Also, you should, I mean, if you're capable of, donate to educational organizations and charity organizations. I mean, when you have enough, you should extend the hand of fellowship to people. This also helps others to stand. Also, you should be able to, caution fellow citizens when you see them doing things that will not help the economy. When you see them doing wrongs, you should be able to caution or advise friends, families. You are trying to avoid debt because you know it is not good to run into debt. And then you have friends who are trying to live above their income. You should advise them to make healthy budgets. Talking about our environments, we should be able to take care of our environments, take care of the natural um, things around you. Avoid deforestation, avoid just wasting natural resources, just cutting down trees because sometimes you just don't want the tree to be there. But have you thought of the health benefits of having those trees around? I mean, they grant you the fresh air, the fresh oxygen you need to do well. While you also, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. While you also give them what they need to grow. So please take care of your environment, and so we have a beautiful country at the end. And lastly, for now, for this session, you should stay happy, celebrate your wins, because this keeps you motivated after accomplishing a milestone. You should celebrate at least. You should just give yourself some reward, some kudos, because this keeps you motivated, keeps away depression. And you know what can come with depression? Have you watched the video on depression? You should check that out. It's a video of day two, had to do with handling depression. You should check it out. You should be able to keep depression away from you, because staying motivated keeps you going. As a family, you're made up of individuals, so it's the same pattern for individuals. You should be able to provide care for your family, provide good food for your family, at least 3 square meals. I mean, just what is enough. You know how the pattern is for you people. So provide good housing, make healthy budgets. Do not live above your income still. That is why you should get something doing. You're unemployed, get self-employed. Start up something. Start up agriculture or something. If you're into farming, you're going to be able to feed your home from the farm produce and also sell for money. Now, what's the role of the government in promoting a healthy economy? I'm sure the governmental bodies of every country know what to do. You know the buttons to press to yield a positive result. You know the buttons to press that will lead to an undesired end. Nurses might not be into economic structuring, but as citizens, as essential workers, and as people affected by the economic situation of our various countries, we ought to lend the voices. And that's why you have this video. So the government should please establish positive laws and policies that boosts and promotes the economic situation of the country. Build assets. You're not wasting money. Yes, of course, you're going to spend money establishing them, but it's not a waste. I mean, it's a gain, it's a plus for every country. Build good hospitals, build good schools, I mean, good roads, good public structures for the people. Support innovations and technology. Embrace technology, move with the world, run with the world. Technology saves time, it saves energy. It keeps you it keeps you on the same level with advancements. So embrace advancements. Also, you should invest more in manufacturing products rather than importing. As much as well as you can get the resources, the raw materials for the manufacturing of those products, I think it will save money if you manufacture them rather than importing them. I mean, first of all, it's to produce as much as can take care of the citizens, and then you can even have enough to export to. Hire the right person for the job. Hire the right person for the job. The people that have the knowledge, the people that have the ideas needed to improve the economy, to do whatever is required for any position. Hire the right person for the job, and also efficient and proper use of taxes. The taxes of the people should be directed into useful things that would benefit the citizens. Okay. Don't forget to talk about better pay. Pay the people working better. Pay the employees better. Pay them better. Should I say pay them well? Pay them better. Because good pay brings about job satisfaction. And when anyone is satisfied with what he or she is doing, they should give in more effort to it. It yields productivity. So better pay, please. And then invest in home country. Invest in your country. Make your country beautiful. Make it what you see outside. Make it what you admire. The beautiful country you see out there and then you'd love to go to. Just make your home country as beautiful as that or even better. A financial advisor, Joe Van Nostrand, say that a thriving economy can boost a town's image, boost a country's image, and make it an attractive place for people to live and work in. Think about it. The citizens will be happy to live and work there. Internationals will be glad, delighted to relocate, live and work there. And people carry the knowledge, the skills needed to build and sustain the economy. So I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two as individuals, as families, as governmental personnel to invest in your home country, make it as beautiful or even better than the country you admire. Those beautiful places you see, make your country become that or even better. Thank you so much for staying with me. At this point, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on that subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so you receive notifications whenever we drop a video. Thank you so much, NJO, for sponsoring this year's event and health conference. Thank you. God bless you. We appreciate your efforts. And to all amazing souls out there, nurses, beautiful souls, God bless you. Happy International Nurses Day again. And see you all Nurses Week 2024.